Hello and welcome to the chemistry team subject extension. I'm Brady.
And I'm Tom.
And all we're going to do in this video is explain a few of the rules for posting, how to get the most out of your posts, so how to help us give you good feedback, and then show you a few examples of how to do that. So Tom's going to take you through how to do a good post.
Yeah, so just like a normal subject extension, we're hoping that you're going to use this to get some feedback on how to help answer questions. So here's an example of a post that we've created that says, I can't do summary question 6 from the amounts of substance homework. Okay, now this is not a good example of a question to ask. It's not specific at all, so it doesn't tell us the textbook page, and also it doesn't tell us what you've actually done to have a go at the question so far. You're just saying you can't do it. So Brady's replied and just said a bit of information, asked for a bit more detail. What page is it on? Is there a particular part of the question you're finding difficult? Have you got a photograph of the work you've already done? So we've now got an example of an improved post. This is the ideal sort of thing that we'd like to see. So it says, hi, I've tried to complete summary question 6 from page 31 of the textbook, but I keep getting the wrong answer. So this demonstrates the students had a go at the question, they've checked the answer in the back of the book, found out that they're getting the wrong answer and they want to know why. They've then taken a photo of their working, just with a phone, and uploaded that into the post. So this is an ideal gas equation question, and they've shown their working and they've got their answer, which is obviously the wrong answer. We would then be able to look at this, identify the mistake, which actually in this case is failing to convert the temperature from Celsius to Kelvin. We could then provide the feedback and help with that. So just to reiterate, this is really the sort of thing we want to see. We want to know a very specific question that you're having difficulty with. We'd like to see your working and then your question about it. Also, you could use this to get feedback on a question that you've done, perhaps you haven't seen the mark scheme. Is it a 6-mark type question? And you want to know what sort of level you feel your answer would fall in. You're not quite clear about that from the mark scheme. Send that through a picture and we'll happily look at that, mark it and give you some feedback. We'd like to limit it to about 3 posts per person per week, just to give everybody equal opportunity to have a go. So please don't sort of upload a whole exam paper, but by all means, individual questions and answers to questions would be great. So Brady's just going to tell you a bit about the rules now.
Yeah. So in general, the more specific you are with your question, the more we can help you with our feedback. So there are a few rules, not many, it's only 4, but it is very important everybody follows these rules. They're pinned to this top tab here, cunningly titled The Rules. So if you click on that, and I'll just make it a little bit bigger. You might not be able to make this out in the video, but I'll go through them anyway. So only 4 rules. The most important rule is the first one. Be respectful at all times. We will not tolerate online bullying for obvious reasons. So no harsh posts and any business like that. Messages should only relate to your chemistry work. Now, this is not a Twitter room. It's going to get unwieldy if everyone just starts having a big chat on here. You've got other spaces to do that. So this is for you to post your questions and upload any photos of your work or of the question itself. It's actually really helpful for us in terms of time if you upload a photo of the question, especially if it's from an exam paper, then we don't have to root around trying to find it. So that would be really appreciated too. In terms of uploading photos though, which is rule number 3, only photos of your questions or of your answers. For obvious reasons, no other photos allowed up here. And then as Tom mentioned earlier, do limit yourself to 3 posts per week. Tom and me will be answering or responding to your posts on Monday morning, Wednesday morning and Friday morning. So you won't necessarily get instant feedback, but you'll only have to wait a couple of days before one of us gets back to you there. All good, Tom?
Great, yeah.
Cool. All right, and 10 merits to the first person who makes a post.